Hello everyone, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome back to the Season 2 Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. Now, last episode was banners. Yes, the big, lovely, mustachular banners. Oh my goodness, hold on, I think I see a mistake. Yep, I have not finished, of course. But I want to thank you guys for all of your continuous support and patience during my absence on vacation, but we are back, and so before we go fix that banner, let's go ahead and get updated our community member counter and our member hall. Let's head down here for a couple new additions. First and foremost, a big shout out to Minecraft Destroyer. This is one world you are not. Oh, I can't even fit you on the sign. We'll go ahead and shorten your name up. We'll go MC Destroyer. This is one world you're not going to destroy. Oh, I also spelled destroyer wrong. Hold on. Fat fingers. There we go. Excellent. And the next person to be added is Legionary YT, and it looks like we are down to our last two boards here. So we have, oh, I also can't fat finger that either. Legionary _ YT. Thank you guys for all of your support. And if you're here now and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like and share with your friends. And maybe you can also find your name in our community member hall or on our community member board. Now, last thing we need to do is head on up here to where we just were. Oh, we've got a bunch more signs. I'm totally mistaken. Look at all these extra signs we got in here. We're going to go ahead and update our counter to the current subscriber count of 191. We are so close to the Forsaken 200. It's been such a long, more than a year journey actually to get to this point, so I cannot stress it enough. Thank you guys for all your support, and thank you to you guys who've continued to provide support in all of the videos. Like I said, before we get completely into what we're going to do today, is we're going to go ahead and burn ourselves alive. Step one, step in lava. Yep, this is step one. Step two is to make this jump right this time. Let's just go around, skip all that. Yep, hot, yep. Head on up here and finish this banner. I guess that's why the scaffolding is probably still here. Maybe I anticipate the fact that I wasn't going to finish this, but the last remaining pieces, a couple glowstone, and down we go. Burn all of our scaffold in the lava, and there. Perfect. That is the last, whoa, mustache banner. Yeah, they're all looking excellent. I went ahead and finished the last three from the last time we were all together, and we have all 8 banners on all 4 entrances completely done. Plus, a little update. Let's head on up over here to get a good bird's eye view of what I did. I am trying to bring what we did inside the base outside. And these walls are just so, open, wide, flat, with no texture or abstract to them. There we go. Here's a good view. So you can see how before they were just black tiles up and down all around, as well as the inside. So I went ahead and tried to do the same thing we did on the inside. Look at me using all my rockets. And put some andesite out here as an accent color. I'm also going through, it's really hard to see from this angle. Maybe we'll fly over there. But I'm also going through and putting carpet. There, you can see it right there on top of that basalt. Putting carpet so we can keep the mobs from spawning. Every time I fly by, there's always a smorgasbord of mobs walking around on the edges of these things. And quite frankly, sometimes a wandering trader who falls to his death. So what I've kind of done is taken this, scaled it way down with way less intricate detail, and kind of did it on these ribbon bits across here. I don't know if I'm in love with it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below before I go ahead and do it on the other 3 sides, but it just helps break everything up. Now, obviously, we got a weird spot here, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with up there yet, but for now, this is what I got. Okay, and now you're probably wondering what we're going to do today. And we're going to go ahead and check the book and quill here. We got the banners done. Boom, knock it off. We got the braces done. Boom, knock it off. We actually did that last time, surprisingly. The walls, they're partially done. We're going to ignore that page. Holy cow, there's a lot of things going on there. But it looks like this is kind of the main base stuff. Other side, oh, design features. Cross those off. We got all those done. So I am just down to doing the villagers on my own, which I won't make you guys go through that. It is such a painful process, breeding and reassigning villagers to their little humble holes here where they can trade for all the goodies and emeralds behind me. Like I got the archers over here for the sticks. But besides that, we've got our archways. Now, just a quick recap what those archways are. Yep. I'm gonna hit my head. It is this right here, this little archway that we've got to do on the other 3 exits. And then I also need to do a lot of terrain. I realize this one's not done. I totally thought it was done, but evidently it is not done. We've got to figure out how to fill this in and make it look natural. Let's get up here, and here's my lovely carpet. We got to get it so it looks relatively natural. Man, we're gonna get a lot of use out of this spyglass today. And by bringing, it kind of goes too far. By bringing the surrounding wall out a little bit, just so it comes down perfectly in line with the top of that basalt. It makes it look all nice and pretty and covers up all the rough edges. So let's go see if we've got any basalt, which I got a feeling is going to be bad news. Oh, actually, this might be enough. I forgot we went and got a bunch of this in a previous episode. So maybe, just maybe, I prepped without even knowing it. Look at me doing all the prepping beforehand, not doing it mid-video. I think this actually should be plenty as long as we have the deep slate. We need the deep slate tile bits. Here we go. Deep slate tile slabs. We might need some more of those, but we've got some bricks here. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's be smart. I've got this bad boy. It's been laying in there for forever, and I don't know why I haven't done this, but this, boom, is a good way to get the maximum amount of slabs you can, because that is the most efficient way to convert stone. Shout out Featherfetcher for the, Featherfetcher for the stone mill. Yeah, no, did not know about that. That thing is fantastic. So I guess since we've got everything we need, which looks like we do, let's move some stuff around here. Got some extra dirt blocks. Let's grab some extra dirt blocks. I love dirt blocks. They're great for just roughing things in if you don't know what you're gonna do. So we'll grab some of that. We won't need an axe. Put that up there. Keep our sword out. Let's head over. Did I see a zombie? No, I'm just seeing things. Let's head over to the south entrance and let's just see. Maybe we'll poke around real quick and just see how they're all going to line up. Now, this one actually is going to be the easiest one because I was smart. Yeah, I was smart. And I cut this back already so that we don't have to do any additional terrain like that one. We have to add a bunch around it. This one, we get a cut. Now, cutting's not always the funnest because it does take forever. But that's something I can do. And I don't have to go get the resources first. I may have some of the resources to do the other one, like fill that one in. But I guess if we cut this one back to match this archway we're going to put in here, then we'll just use the resources we take from here and fill around that one. But without further ado, I guess it's time for us to, get right into it. I don't really know if I remember how to do this, so maybe we go take a cheat. Nah, let's not cheat. Let's go ahead and just do what we think is right, and then we will compare it and see if we are in fact correct. Now, I think, first and foremost, it is 5 up. We're gonna get used out of scaffold. Let's use scaffold, Kyler. I already see a problem. I haven't dug enough of this out yet. We're gonna have to do a little digging as well, but it's 5 up, which is perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we gotta jog over and continue this up. I think I'll put another one in there just in case, but that's gotta come over. That's not right. Take that out, take this out. Gotta come over, and then it's gonna go up, and it's gonna go up 4. So let me go ahead and dig some more of this out real quick so we can continue this. All right, well, that was pretty painless. We went ahead and dug just a little bit out here so we can get the headroom. I think goes up 4 more, 2, row, 3, 4, that's technically 5. Let's just do 5. We've got enough to think we can waste some. And then after 4, then it's another one of these half slabs, and then the top row. Now, I don't think we show this down beneath, but we have to be able to see it from on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just build down these 2 and fill this in. So we know that there, when we cut this out, like over there, we'll be able to see this archway. We may have to actually terraform right out the gate here. Was not expecting to have to do this until later, but maybe I'll go ahead and dig all this out. We'll try to terrain back a little bit. I'll cut from the hill, kind of concave this in. This one's gonna be much easier. We just get rid of this big protrusion here, and it should kind of fade perfectly into that back there to the archway. So let me go ahead, take a quick nap to get rid of all the mobs. But yeah, look at that creeper. He's just waiting for me to go over there. And another one. Perfect. Let me go ahead and take a quick nap, grab my shovel, scoop dog, and little picky here, and we'll get to terraforming. Well, I've done a little bit of digging, and this is kind of what I got so far. It's really rough, but what I'm trying to do is I think I'm gonna leave these two shelves, and I'll show you what I mean by shelves. These are just kind of raised areas. Now, I won't leave them 100% like this. Like, I don't think I'll have them right up against the path like this. Maybe we'll work them back, kind of cut them and terraform them. Terraforming is one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, we'll go ahead and maybe round these off, make them look nice and natural. But yeah, I think I'm liking the way this is going to end up. These little extra pillars, or I guess, you know, these little outcroppings, we could maybe fashion into something pretty neat in the future. But let me go ahead and just do the rest of this, and then I'm going to go up top and dig down what's above us up there, and then I'll meet you guys back here momentarily. Okay, candidly, I got a little carried away. I got way too carried away. So I went ahead and actually just did yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, this is what we got though. We did terraform this back, have a nice kind of like cave entrance. I fixed some of that big hole up there, and we got a bunch of bits here we probably can grab. Looks like they started despawning, but I'm kind of happy, or pretty happy actually, with the way that this is coming out. What we got here is some little landings here we can use for stuff, and I thought about it a little more. We're gonna go get some more of the raw basalt here and just line the edges like we did every other bridge. I think it looks weird that it just goes straight into stone. Maybe we can have some andesite to help break up the roughness of these edges, but this is actually pretty much how these entrances have to look. I mean, this is, other than the fact that we've got a ton more digging to do all the way through, this entrance is, well, 50% complete. But all I wanted to do is get the entrances done. Throughout these hallways, there will be a bunch of inlaid wall sets, just like the other tunnel, which I also, candidly, have not finished. But we're going to go ahead and just take a little bit of this out, just so we're a little bit more prepared, and you can actually see what it's going to look like. So you'll come in here, there'll be the black stone and a pillar, more black stone pillar, and eventually it fades into, or slowly transitions from blackstone into dirt and like oak, and that'll be the outdoor walls, which we haven't done any of, and we'll do those in a subsequent episode. But I think that looks pretty good. It looks a little unnatural towards the top. I think there's a little bit of odd stuff going on with that little bit there, but I think it looked really weird when it was completely stoned up. I don't know if that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll touch on that later, but for now I am happy with the way that looks. We didn't get a whole bunch of materials. Well, we did, but we actually don't have any dirt, which is kind of the one that we need. But I'm going to actually take everything that we got, stone-wise, and we're going to go ahead and start filling that one in before we move on to the other ones, because I'm going to have to get more resources from those to take over there as well. And my inventory is full, and I kept just despawning stuff. So let's head over and just start placing blocks around this one to just pretty much kind of just fill it in willy-nilly. This one is going to be a little weird because it does have all the terrain around it done, which means we're going to have to play with how this looks to make it come out right. I think this pillar, yeah, will come down maybe a couple more, and then we'll cap it off like we did with the tops, like that. And then everything else needs to be kind of a stone transition. So I might actually just bump that one back one, cover that up. And now we can kind of terraform this backwards, kind of a reverse terraform of what we just did. And we're going to go ahead and build up and around this box just to give us something to place some plants on up top. How am I going to do this little part? There's going to be like a little hole here. Maybe a little hole won't look too bad. We'll go ahead and close that in. I can leave this hollow. I also don't like mobs to spawn inside these things, so I am just going to box all of it in. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I left this here, but we can get rid of it. It's annoying me. Past Kyler apparently didn't care. Future Kyler, or present Kyler, is absolutely annoyed by the fact that I left this like this. So we're going to go ahead and just continue just to fill this in. And everywhere we need to gain back some height or some fluff here, we're just going to bring out like a notch. I think that looks pretty good. We might take some of this out. We can bring some more stone up. Go ahead and get rid of some of that as well. But what? There's a stone on top of the dirt. See, we can't have that. That looks unnatural. That also was not supposed to place there, but that's fine. Go ahead and just start closing some of this in. So there'll be like a little alcove here. Not a problem. We like it. It looks natural. It looks weird. We like weird around here. So yeah, we'll just keep filling this in, and hopefully we got enough materials to kind of shape out where the new kind of cliff side here is going to connect. Okay, so I went to base and grabbed a couple of stacks of this dirt, and now we're just going to kind of fill in. Apparently these things are solid objects, these cherry blossom spores. So we're gonna go ahead and just fill in the top of this, get a little grass growing over it so it's not just a bunch of stone protruding out of here. It'll look better on the map when we make a map of this. So we're gonna add a little top on all of this. I think some of these spots will leave. We want to see some stone. Seeing some stone is a good thing. And I also want this to kind of match the terrain above. So we don't go too heavy with the dirt. It'll start looking weird. I got some grass blocks as well if we want to top these off. It looks like most of this will grow naturally. I'm going to leave the stone there, I think. And then we'll just kind of keep breaking these darn things off. I'm breaking this up. There's something weird going on here. I don't like whatever that was. Whatever that is gone. I feel better about it now. Add in some dirt. Not too much, not too far. We'll have to get a bird's eye view here in a minute just to see what this looks like. Oh, and an Enderman hole. Get that covered up. I think that looks pretty good. Might be able to add a few in throughout here. And yeah, I think it's a good time for us to just go ahead and just do a quick glance. Maybe we'll land right up here in the cauldron. Perfect. Okay, it looks pretty natural. You actually can't even tell from this angle that we did anything, other than the fact the perspective has changed. And by perspective, I mean it doesn't look like this is just protruding out of nowhere with a long hallway. It's actually braced against the cliffside. So I think that actually is what we're going for. It looks pretty good. There's a weird thing of stone there that I just added, but you know what? There's weird stone bits kind of everywhere. We terraformed as much as we could up these walls. They're just so vast, and well, unfortunately, I didn't have I had metal tools when I did all this. So, or iron tools, they're all metal. But now we got diamonds. Maybe we'll go back and do that stuff later. Clean it up. But that's not on the top priority. Oh, that right there. That block. That block's got to change. Okay, skilled block placing. Here we go. How to place a block while flying 101. Just like that. And I think that is going to bring us to the end of the 2 entrances. I think those kind of came out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down below. Onward we go. Hopefully I also set myself up for success on this one, which it looks like we probably did just based on where this is coming down to. I don't know what I planned on doing with these little bits here, because the walls technically need to start from there and there. Well, let's go ahead and same process as before. Let's just sculpt out where these go, and then we'll have to, yep, again, do some terraforming. Well, this one wasn't near as painful. We do have a weird thing going on here, a weird situation where I don't have, there's no room above this one. We're going to have to do a ton of fill, I think, after, but I want to get these interior bits done of the hallway itself, because if I take you right up on top up here, yeah, we've got a huge hole here, and I'm pretty sure the tunnel's like right there. And I'm pretty sure we're also going to need a taller tunnel. So this is all going to be tunnel bits here, like on the ceiling, which is going to make us easy to build the ceiling. But this will have to be filled in from like here out to here at a good kind of ascending angle here in all directions. So I'm going to leave this one also as is, but it looks pretty finished. Let me get down here safely. Yeah, I'm liking where that looks. This one's also got another cool attribute. These are just kind of random things that happen in the building process. It's got this little alcoves. Maybe we put something in here later, but again, I'm going to bring up the chiseled basalt and the basalt and kind of fill these railing bits in. So we'll have just a little bit of a hole here, an alcove to put something, maybe a statue or something as you come in. You grab those. But yeah, we are now done with 3 of the 4. It's on to the last door. Now on this one, without doing any terraining, we're actually pretty close to being right up the edge of the cliff as is. I think this one was the first one I did because of the Hall of All out that way. And we really kind of measured this one a bunch of times before actually placing the location of his door. So I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, is, I'm going to have to guess, pretty much done with a little to no effort. This was a really easy one. We do have some of these bits on the sides. Let me break this down real quick so we can get a better view of it. But I think we got to scale back some of these sides. We got a little piece here we forgot. We got to add in an extra one of these guys with a slab. And then I like to make the cliff not touch the doorway. But I think once I scale this little bit down here, which shouldn't take too long, we'll just kind of knock off the edges. Unroundify these edges. And then I think I might even leave this one. That actually might be okay with me. I might be all right with this. I might cut this back a little bit. You know what? Actually, let's do what we did on the first one. Let's go ahead and knock that off. Let's bring this down. And then we could have a little bit that kind of hangs over. Maybe it attaches over in this direction, like that maybe. And this will all be solid like that. And then take off just the edge here and voila. I think, I don't mind. It's really weird right here, but I think weird's the goal. I think weird is just the description of the series, Minecraft. Weird. But that's pretty much everything that we're gonna do. You know what? I really thought this would take a lot more time. I'm being completely honest, but they don't look too bad. I like how this one's bold. It's weird. I like it. I like the weirdness. That coal's got to go. But I think that is all for archways. Now we just have to do the hard part, and that is to do the actual hallways. I've been putting this off for forever, but let me go ahead and just give you a brief overview of what this is intended to look like in the future. This, wrong, incorrect. We'll get rid of that. This is not going to be here like this. There'll be little inserts here, more blackstone or maybe more of the basalt in here just to get rid of the shininess of the stone against the black. But yeah, this transitions. Oh gosh, I thought that was a phantom. It's just a spider. This transitions from the blackstone over 4 or 5 sections before it kind of, you know, breaks into the stone features, which is andesite and smooth slabs and stone bricks. And then eventually, after a few more sections, it starts to transform into spruce, where then this continues to transform into full spruce, where the exit will be, these pillars will be exactly how we just did the interior pillars, except for out of spruce. And then obviously this has got a ton of fill over top of this one. Hopefully the other ones are a little more forgiving. That is how we take care of inventory management. You just throw it away. All right, well, without getting too close to my face and too much more involved in any long-term projects, I kind of came ill prepared today after my vacation, so we didn't get much done today, so I do apologize for the shorter episode, but that is going to bring us to an end. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And since you're still here hanging out, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. I also want to take a brief moment to mention the community Discord. There's so many of you guys, and quite a few of you joined recently, so keep joining. I think there's talks of a community server for you guys to kind of hang out, play together, and I'll stop in every once in a while and judge your work. No, I'm just kidding. We'll hang out, do something things. So head over to the Discord, join, like the post, thumbs up, thumbs down if you want to participate. If I get enough of you guys, we'll get that fired up. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.